Breaking Through Limiting Beliefs, written and published by Rise with Wisdom. Welcome to Breaking Through Limiting Beliefs, a guide to unlocking your true potential by overcoming the mental barriers that hold you back. So many of us go through life feeling stuck, doubting ourselves, and believing that we're not capable of more. But what if those beliefs weren't facts, just stories we've been telling ourselves? This audiobook is designed to help you recognize, challenge, and replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. You'll learn how to rewire your mindset, shift your perspective, and build the confidence needed to create the life you truly want. Each chapter will take you deeper into understanding how these beliefs are formed, how they shape your reality, and most importantly, how to break free from them. By the end of this journey, you'll have the tools to step into your full potential with clarity, confidence, and purpose. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Understanding Limiting Beliefs, the Invisible Chains. Our beliefs are the foundation of our reality. They shape how we see ourselves, interpret the world, and determine what we think is possible. But what happens when the beliefs we hold are not empowering, but instead limiting? These are the invisible chains that keep us stuck, unable to move forward, no matter how much we want to. Limiting beliefs are deeply ingrained thoughts or perceptions that tell us we can't achieve something, that we're not good enough, or that success is reserved for other people. They often start forming in childhood, influenced by our environment, our experiences, and the words of those around us, our parents, teachers, friends, and society as a whole. Over time, these messages become internalized, quietly shaping our self-image and dictating what we believe we are capable of. Imagine a child who repeatedly hears things like, "You're not good at math," or "You're not athletic." Even if they were never given the chance to truly develop these skills, they internalize these statements as truth. By the time they grow up, they may automatically avoid challenges related to math or sports, assuming they will fail before even trying. The belief was never based on reality. It was just something they accepted as fact because they heard it often enough. Limiting beliefs don't always come from direct words either. Sometimes they are formed through observation. A person who grows up in a household where money is always tight might unconsciously develop the belief that financial success is out of reach. They might think rich people are just lucky or I'll never be able to make enough money, not realizing that these thoughts are not universal truths, but simply inherited perspectives. One of the most dangerous aspects of limiting beliefs is that they operate silently, beneath the surface of our conscious thoughts. We don't always recognize them for what they are. Instead, they disguise themselves as reasonable conclusions. I'm just not a naturally confident person. I'll never be able to start my own business. I'm not the kind of person who takes risks. It's too late for me to change. But here's the truth. These statements are not facts. They are assumptions. And assumptions can be challenged and rewritten. The first step in breaking free from limiting beliefs is awareness. Start paying close attention to the thoughts that hold you back. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is it really true, or is it something I've just accepted over time? Can I find any evidence that contradicts this belief? For example, if you've always believed that you're bad at public speaking, look for counterexamples. Have you ever spoken confidently in a small group? Have you ever successfully explained an idea to someone? If so, then the belief that you're incapable of public speaking isn't entirely true. You just might need more practice or the right strategy. This process is powerful, because once you start questioning your limiting beliefs, they begin to lose their hold on you. You realize they are not absolute truths, but simply learned thought patterns. And if they were learned, that means they can be unlearned and replaced with more empowering beliefs. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Do you think they never struggled with doubt? Do you think they never faced obstacles? The difference is that they refused to let limiting beliefs define them. They questioned their fears and pushed past them. The good news is that you can do the same. The first step is understanding that your limiting beliefs are not set in stone. They are not facts, just stories you've been telling yourself for years. And today, you have the power to start rewriting those stories. Because the truth is, you are capable of far more than you think. You just have to be willing to believe it. Chapter 2. Identifying your own limiting beliefs. Now that we understand what limiting beliefs are and how they shape our lives, The next step is to identify the specific beliefs that are holding you back. These mental barriers often operate so quietly in the background that we don't even realize they exist. But by bringing them into the light, we can begin the process of dismantling them. To start, take a moment to reflect on different areas of your life. Your career, relationships, health, finances, and personal growth. Where do you feel stuck? Where do you experience self-doubt or frustration? These areas often reveal the presence of limiting beliefs. One of the best ways to uncover these hidden beliefs is by paying attention to the words you say to yourself. The things we repeatedly tell ourselves, whether consciously or unconsciously, create the framework of our beliefs. Start by listening closely to your self-talk. Do you ever find yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough. I'm just not the kind of person who can do that. I'll never be able to make more money. Success is for other people, not me. I'm too old or too young to start something new. I always fail when I try new things." These statements may seem like harmless passing thoughts, but over time, they reinforce negative self-perceptions. The more you repeat them, the more they become ingrained as truths in your mind. Identifying the source of your beliefs. Once you've recognized the limiting beliefs you hold, the next step is understanding where they come from. Most of our beliefs are not things we consciously chose. They were shaped by our past experiences, upbringing, and environment. Ask yourself, did I hear this belief from a parent, teacher, or authority figure? Was this belief shaped by a past failure or painful experience? Is this belief something I've simply accepted without questioning it? For example, if you believe you're not good with money, it might be because you grew up in a household where financial struggle was the norm. If you think you're not a leader, perhaps it's because a teacher or boss once criticized your decision-making. These beliefs often stem from moments in the past that left an emotional imprint on us. However, just because a belief was formed in your past doesn't mean it has to define your future. A belief is not an absolute truth. It's just a perspective, and perspectives can change, challenging your limiting beliefs. Once you've identified a limiting belief, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Can I find examples of people who have overcome similar obstacles? Have I ever had an experience that contradicts this belief? For instance, if you believe you're bad at public speaking, think back to times when you successfully spoke in front of a small group or confidently shared your opinion. If you believe you'll never be wealthy, look at people who started with nothing and built financial success. These examples prove that beliefs are not set in stone. They are simply mental habits, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. The final step in this process is replacing your limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Once you recognize that your beliefs are not facts, you have the power to choose new ones. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," say, "I am capable of learning and improving. I always fail." Say, "Every failure is a lesson that brings me closer to success. I'm not confident enough." Say, "Confidence is a skill I can develop over time." By consciously shifting your internal dialogue, you begin rewiring your mind to think in a way that supports your growth rather than limits it. The power of self-awareness. Identifying your limiting beliefs is one of the most powerful steps toward transformation. Many people go through life unaware that their own thoughts are holding them back. But now, you have the awareness to recognize these patterns and the power to change them. The next step is learning how to actively break free from these beliefs and replace them with new, empowering ones. And that's exactly what we'll explore in the next chapter. Chapter 3. The Power of Mindset, Shifting from Limitation to Possibility. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. It determines how you interpret events, how you react to challenges, and ultimately, how you shape your life. The good news? Your mindset is not fixed. It can be changed. And by shifting from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility, you open the door to personal transformation and unlimited potential. The two types of mindsets, fixed versus growth. Psychologist Carol Dweck introduced the concept of fixed and growth mindsets, which perfectly illustrate the difference between a mind that is stuck and one that is open to new possibilities. A fixed mindset is one that sees abilities, intelligence, and talents as unchangeable. People with a fixed mindset believe they are either good at something or they're not. They avoid challenges because they fear failure, seeing it as proof of their inadequacy. A growth mindset, on the other hand, sees abilities as things that can be developed through effort and persistence. People with a growth mindset welcome challenges because they understand that struggle is part of learning and growth. Which mindset do you recognize in yourself? Do you find yourself saying things like, "I'm just not a creative person," or "I'll never be good at that"? If so, you may have some fixed mindset tendencies, but that doesn't mean you're stuck that way. You can train yourself to think differently, rewiring your mindset for growth. Shifting your mindset starts with becoming aware of your thoughts. Many of our limiting beliefs stem from automatic negative thinking patterns. Here's how you can begin shifting toward a growth mindset. 1. Recognize limiting thoughts. Pay attention to the moments when you tell yourself you can't do something. Instead of accepting these thoughts as truth, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true, or is this just a belief I've carried for years? 2. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Instead of seeing obstacles as proof that you're not capable, reframe them as opportunities to grow. For example, if you struggle with public speaking, don't say, "I'm terrible at this." Instead say, "This is an area I can improve with practice." Use the power of yet. If you catch yourself saying, "I can't do this," add the word yet to the end. "I can't do this yet" transforms the statement from a dead-end belief to a work in progress. 4. Surround yourself with possibility thinkers. The people you spend time with influence your mindset. If you're constantly around people who complain, make excuses, and reinforce limiting beliefs, it's easy to fall into that same pattern. Surround yourself with people who challenge themselves, embrace growth, and encourage you to do the same. How mindset shapes your reality. Your mindset doesn't just influence how you think. It directly affects the actions you take and the results you get in life. When you believe in your ability to grow and improve, you take more risks, put in more effort, and persist longer in the face of obstacles. This is why two people with the same level of talent can have completely different levels of success. Their mindset determines how far they go. Think about someone who inspires you. Maybe an athlete, an entrepreneur, or an artist. They didn't start as experts. They struggled, failed, and faced setbacks. The difference? They believed they could improve, and they kept going. Now imagine applying the same mindset shift to your own life. Instead of seeing your limitations as barriers, you start seeing them as stepping stones. Instead of telling yourself you're not good enough, you remind yourself that growth takes time. Instead of giving up at the first sign of failure, you push forward, knowing that every challenge is making you stronger. The mindset shift that changes everything. By shifting from a mindset of limitation to a mindset of possibility, you take control of your life in a way you never have before. You start seeing yourself not as someone who is stuck, but as someone who is constantly evolving. And when you embrace that perspective, everything changes. In the next chapter, we'll dive deeper into breaking free from old conditioning and reprogramming your mind for success. Chapter 4. Rewriting your inner narrative, changing self-talk. Self-talk, the internal dialogue that runs through our minds, is one of the most powerful forces shaping our reality. Often, this narrative is so deeply ingrained that we may not even realize the negative patterns it follows. But it is possible to rewrite this inner narrative and transform the way we think about ourselves, our abilities, and our future. The way we talk to ourselves influences our emotions, actions, and even the outcomes we experience in life. If your inner narrative is filled with self-doubt, criticism, or negativity, it will be much harder to break free from limiting beliefs and achieve your full potential. On the other hand, a positive and empowering self-talk can elevate your confidence, motivate you to take action, and help you break through barriers that once seemed insurmountable. So how do you begin rewriting your inner narrative? The first step is becoming aware of the self-talk that is currently running in the background. Start paying attention to the words you use when you think about yourself and your life. Are they mostly negative, critical, or dismissive? Or do they encourage growth, confidence, and possibility? Often, our self-talk is a reflection of the beliefs we have about ourselves, many of which were formed early in life. These beliefs may have been influenced by family members, friends, teachers, or societal expectations. As a result, we may have internalized certain messages about who we are or what we're capable of. Messages that may not even be true. For example, you might believe you're not smart enough to pursue a new career, or that you're not worthy of success or love. These beliefs are often formed from past experiences, but they don't define who you are or what you can achieve now. Once you identify the limiting thoughts, it's time to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence do I have that contradicts this thought? Are there examples from my life where I've succeeded or shown strength, even when I doubted myself? By questioning these beliefs, you can begin to see that many of them are simply outdated stories you've been telling yourself. The next step is to reframe those negative thoughts into positive, empowering ones. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," reframe it as, "I am constantly growing and I have the ability to improve." When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I am capable of learning and finding solutions." This shift in language doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is easy. It means acknowledging your potential, resilience, and ability to overcome obstacles. It's also helpful to affirm your new narrative regularly. Daily affirmations are a powerful tool for rewiring your brain and reinforcing the positive beliefs you want to adopt. For example, you can repeat statements like, "I am worthy of success," "I have the power to change my life," or "I am deserving of happiness and fulfillment." Saying these affirmations out loud, with intention and belief, can help you internalize them and shift your mindset over time. Another key aspect of rewriting your inner narrative is forgiveness. Many people hold on to negative self-talk because they haven't forgiven themselves for past mistakes or failures. If you're carrying guilt, shame, or regret, it's crucial to let go of those feelings. You are not defined by your past, and every day is an opportunity for a fresh start. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your mistakes, learning from them, and allowing yourself the grace to move forward. As you continue to rewrite your inner narrative, remember that it's not about perfection. Change takes time, and there will be moments when old habits resurface. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small wins along the way. Each time you catch a negative thought and replace it with a positive one, you're reinforcing a new belief system that supports your growth and potential. One powerful technique to help solidify your new narrative is visualization. Imagine yourself living out the new story you're creating. See yourself confidently pursuing your goals, overcoming challenges, and achieving success. Visualization is a tool that can strengthen your belief in your own potential and help you move forward with courage and clarity. Over time, your inner narrative will transform. Instead of constantly battling self-doubt, you'll begin to operate from a place of empowerment. You'll have more confidence in your abilities, and you'll be better equipped to face challenges and setbacks without being overwhelmed by them. As you rewrite your self-talk, you'll rewrite your future. Remember, the story you tell yourself is the story you live. If you want to break free from limiting beliefs and unlock your true potential, it starts with changing the way you speak to yourself. Be kind, be supportive, and be patient. Rewriting your inner narrative is the key to breaking through the barriers that hold you back and stepping into the life you deserve. Chapter 5. Overcoming fear and self-doubt. Fear and self-doubt are two of the most common barriers that prevent people from reaching their full potential. They often work hand in hand, creating a cycle of inaction that keeps us stuck in a place of uncertainty. But in order to break free from limiting beliefs and live a life of fulfillment, it is essential to confront and overcome these feelings head-on. In this chapter, we will explore the nature of fear and self-doubt, how they hold us back, and practical strategies to overcome them. Understanding fear and self-doubt. Fear is a natural human emotion that exists to protect us from harm. It is an evolutionary response that helped our ancestors survive dangerous situations. However, in today's world, most of the fears we experience are not life-threatening. Instead, they are often related to potential failure, rejection, or uncertainty about the future. These fears are typically rooted in thoughts like, "What if I fail?" or "What if people judge me?" Similarly, self-doubt is a lack of confidence in one's abilities or decisions. It often arises when we question our worth, skills, or potential. Self-doubt can paralyze us, preventing us from taking action or moving forward with our goals. These feelings of inadequacy are often amplified by negative past experiences or by comparing ourselves to others. As a result, we may feel unworthy or incapable of success. The paralyzing effects of fear and self-doubt. Fear and self-doubt can keep us trapped in a cycle of procrastination and avoidance. When we are afraid of failure, we may avoid taking risks or trying new things. Self-doubt can lead to second-guessing, making it difficult to trust our own judgment. We may hold ourselves back from pursuing opportunities or putting ourselves out there because we're afraid of being judged or rejected. This fear-based thinking can also lead to missed opportunities. We may convince ourselves that we're not good enough, and so we never take the first step toward our dreams. As time passes, this pattern of inaction can leave us feeling stuck and frustrated, even as our potential remains untapped. Shifting your perspective on fear. One of the first steps in overcoming fear and self-doubt is to shift your perspective on these emotions. Rather than seeing fear as something to be avoided, try to view it as a signal for growth. Fear often arises when we are stepping outside our comfort zone, challenging ourselves, or trying something new. In other words, fear can be an indication that we are moving in the right direction. When we feel fear, it doesn't necessarily mean that danger is looming. It simply means that we are stretching our boundaries. Is the sign of something new and unfamiliar, which is exactly where growth occurs. Instead of retreating from fear, try to lean into it. Embrace the discomfort and see it as an opportunity for growth. Replacing self-doubt with self-compassion. Self-doubt often arises from a place of perfectionism. We may doubt our abilities because we are afraid of making mistakes or not measuring up to some unrealistic standard. However, the truth is that no one is perfect, and failure is an inevitable part of growth. Instead of allowing self-doubt to control you, practice self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. When you make a mistake or face a challenge, don't beat yourself up with negative thoughts. Instead, remind yourself that mistakes are part of the learning process and that you are doing your best. Embrace your imperfections and understand that you don't have to be perfect to succeed. Taking action despite fear. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear and self-doubt is to take action. The more you avoid the things that scare you, the more power fear has over you. But when you take action, even small steps, you begin to diminish the grip that fear has on you. Start by identifying the things that make you afraid or cause self-doubt. Once you've identified them, break them down into manageable steps. Instead of focusing on the big picture, which may feel overwhelming, focus on one small action you can take today. This will help you build momentum and make the fear feel more manageable. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, start by practicing in front of a mirror or recording yourself. If you're unsure of your abilities at work, start by volunteering for small projects that allow you to build confidence. Taking these small steps will help you build your self-confidence and slowly erase the power that fear and self-doubt hold over you. Visualization and affirmations. Another powerful tool in overcoming fear and self-doubt is visualization. Visualization involves imagining yourself successfully navigating through a fear-inducing situation. By vividly imagining yourself succeeding, you create a mental image of success that can boost your confidence and reduce anxiety. For instance, if you're nervous about a presentation, take a few moments to close your eyes and visualize yourself speaking confidently in front of the audience. Picture the positive reactions you receive and the sense of accomplishment you feel afterward. The more you practice visualization, the more it will help reframe your mindset and make you feel more capable of handling the challenge. Similarly, affirmations can be incredibly helpful in shifting your mindset. Replace negative thoughts like, "I can't do this," with empowering statements like, "I am capable," or "I trust in my abilities." Repeating these affirmations daily can help train your brain to focus on the positive aspects of yourself and your potential. Embracing vulnerability. Finally, it's important to recognize that vulnerability is not a weakness. It's a strength. Fear and self-doubt often stem from a fear of vulnerability. We're afraid to put ourselves out there because we fear judgment or rejection. However, embracing vulnerability is a powerful way to break through these fears. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open ourselves up to authentic connections and experiences. By acknowledging your fears and stepping forward anyway, you build resilience and courage. Vulnerability allows you to show up as your authentic self, and when you do this, you empower others to do the same. The more you embrace vulnerability, the more you'll see that fear and self-doubt lose their power over you. Conclusion: overcoming fear and self-doubt is not an overnight process, but it is possible. By shifting your perspective on fear, practicing self-compassion, taking action, using visualization and affirmations, and embracing vulnerability, you can break free from the chains that have been holding you back. Remember, fear and self-doubt are natural emotions, but they don't define who you are or what you're capable of. With time, patience, and persistence, you will overcome these obstacles and step into a future full of possibility and empowerment. Chapter 6. Building a growth mindset, embracing challenges. To break through limiting beliefs and achieve lasting success, we must develop a mindset that not only accepts challenges but actively seeks them out. This mindset is known as the growth mindset, a term coined by psychologist Carol Dweck. It's the belief that abilities and intelligence are not fixed traits, but can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. Cultivating a growth mindset allows you to approach challenges with optimism and resilience, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. In this chapter, we'll explore the concept of a growth mindset, its benefits, and practical ways to cultivate it in your own life. Understanding the growth mindset. A growth mindset is based on the belief that you are capable of learning and improving over time. This contrasts with a fixed mindset, which assumes that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are static and unchangeable. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges because they fear failure or believe that they don't have the inherent qualities needed to succeed. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset embrace challenges, view failures as learning experiences, and believe that effort and perseverance led to improvement. When you adopt a growth mindset, you begin to view challenges as opportunities for development rather than obstacles to success. You understand that mistakes are not a reflection of your worth but are valuable stepping stones on the path to mastery. This perspective shift opens you up to greater learning, deeper resilience, and more innovative thinking. The power of embracing challenges. In a world that constantly changes, those who succeed are often those who embrace challenges rather than avoid them. When you face a challenge, you are pushed to step outside your comfort zone and expand your boundaries. These moments of discomfort are where true growth happens. Whether it's learning a new skill, taking on a leadership role, or tackling a difficult project, each challenge you take on gives you the chance to stretch your abilities and develop new strengths. Challenges, when approached with the right mindset, are not things to be feared. They are opportunities to grow, develop, and become a better version of yourself. Every time you face a difficult situation and push through it, you build resilience and strengthen your problem-solving skills. These experiences accumulate over time and contribute to a greater sense of self-confidence and self-efficacy. The role of effort and persistence. A core element of the growth mindset is the belief that effort is a key component of success. People with a fixed mindset often believe that if they're not naturally good at something, they'll never succeed. However, individuals with a growth mindset understand that talent is just one part of the equation. Hard work, dedication, and persistence are equally important, if not more so. Think about some of the most successful people in history. They didn't achieve greatness because they were born with innate talent. They achieved success because they put in the effort, practiced consistently, and learned from their failures. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's ability to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and continue learning from his failures eventually led to the invention of the light bulb. This attitude of persistence is a hallmark of a growth mindset and is something that we can all develop with time and practice. Overcoming the fear of failure. One of the biggest hurdles to adopting a growth mindset is the fear of failure. Many people are afraid to fail because they believe it reflects poorly on them. This fear can be paralyzing, keeping people from taking risks or trying new things. However, failure is an integral part of the learning process. It provides valuable feedback that helps you grow and improve. To build a growth mindset, you need to reframe failure. Instead of seeing failure as something negative, view it as an opportunity to learn. Each failure teaches you something about yourself and the task at hand. It provides insight into areas where you can improve and gives you a roadmap for success. If you are constantly avoiding failure, you are also avoiding the valuable lessons that come with it. A simple way to shift your perspective on failure is to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of focusing on the disappointment or frustration of failing, focus on the lessons and skills you've gained. When you start to see failure as a stepping stone rather than an obstacle, you'll become more willing to take risks and pursue opportunities that you may have otherwise shied away from, embracing the process, not just the outcome. Another important aspect of the growth mindset is the ability to embrace the process, not just the end result. People with a fixed mindset often focus on the final goal and measure success solely by whether they achieve it. However, those with a growth mindset understand that success is a journey, not a destination. They value the effort, the learning, and the incremental improvements that come with the process, regardless of whether the ultimate goal is immediately achieved. This focus on the process can help reduce the pressure to be perfect and increase your overall sense of fulfillment. When you focus on the learning experience and growth you're experiencing along the way, you are more likely to stay motivated, even in the face of setbacks. Instead of becoming discouraged when things don't go as planned, you can appreciate the value of the journey and continue moving forward with a sense of purpose and determination. Practical strategies to build a growth mindset. Now that you understand the importance of the growth mindset, let's discuss practical strategies for developing this mindset in your own life. 1. Change your self-talk. Pay attention to the language you use when talking to yourself about challenges. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I can't do this yet, but I'm learning." Reframe your self-talk to focus on effort, improvement, and learning. 2. Set learning goals, not just outcome goals. While it's important to have long-term goals, it's equally important to set goals around the process of learning. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be fluent in a new language," set a goal like, "I will practice speaking this language for 30 minutes every day." This helps you focus on progress rather than perfection. 3. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. Acknowledge your achievements along the way and take pride in the progress you've made. This reinforces the belief that growth is possible and helps keep you motivated. 4. Embrace challenges as opportunities. When faced with a challenge, instead of avoiding it, lean into it. See challenges as opportunities to learn something new. Approach them with curiosity and an open mind, and focus on what you can learn from the experience. 5. Surround yourself with growth-oriented people. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on your mindset. Seek out individuals who have a growth mindset and who encourage you to push past your limits. Their support and example will help reinforce your own belief in growth and potential. Conclusion: building a growth mindset is a continuous journey, and it's one that requires practice and persistence. When you embrace challenges, focus on effort, and view failure as an opportunity to learn, you unlock the full potential of your abilities. Remember, success is not just about achieving a goal. It's about the person you become in the process. By adopting a growth mindset, you set yourself up for a life filled with continuous learning, personal growth, and the courage to face whatever challenges come your way. Chapter 7. Reprogramming your subconscious mind for success. Our subconscious mind holds the key to unlocking our full potential. It stores beliefs, habits, and patterns that influence our decisions, actions, and outcomes, often without us even realizing it. Many of the limiting beliefs that hold us back are deeply ingrained in our subconscious minds, formed over years of experiences, social conditioning, and self-talk. To break free from these limitations and create a life of success, we must actively reprogram our subconscious mind to support our goals and desires. In this chapter, we will explore the concept of the subconscious mind, how it shapes our lives, and practical methods to reprogram it for success. By understanding how to tap into this powerful force, you can begin to transform your beliefs, behaviors, and outcomes to align with your true potential. Understanding the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the part of your mind that operates below the level of conscious awareness. It's responsible for storing and processing all the information we encounter on a daily basis, including memories, emotions, and habitual patterns of thought. While our conscious mind is focused on logic, reason, and decision-making, the subconscious mind influences the automatic processes that govern our behavior, such as driving a car or brushing our teeth. Your subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, but it doesn't differentiate between positive and negative thoughts. It simply absorbs whatever thoughts, beliefs, and experiences you feed it. If you've been telling yourself that you're not good enough or that success is out of reach, your subconscious will take those beliefs and create mental patterns that reinforce them. Similarly, if you believe you are worthy of success, happiness, and abundance, your subconscious will work to make those beliefs a reality. Because of its immense influence, it's essential to ensure that the programming in your subconscious supports your goals and desires, rather than limiting them. Just like a computer, your subconscious can be reprogrammed to function in a way that aligns with your aspirations and your true potential. Identifying the limiting beliefs. Before you can reprogram your subconscious mind, it's important to first identify the limiting beliefs and patterns that are holding you back. These beliefs are often formed in early childhood or through negative experiences and can manifest as thoughts like, "I'm not good enough. I'll never be successful. I'm not worthy of love or happiness. I'm not capable of achieving my goals." These beliefs are often so deeply embedded in the subconscious that we may not even recognize them as limiting. However, they influence every aspect of our lives, from the choices we make to how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. One of the first steps in reprogramming your subconscious is to become aware of these beliefs. Take some time to reflect on your thoughts and feelings about yourself, your abilities, and your goals. Ask yourself, what beliefs do I hold about my worth and potential? Are there recurring negative thoughts that I keep telling myself? How do these beliefs shape my decisions and actions? By recognizing the limiting beliefs that are holding you back, you can begin the process of replacing them with empowering beliefs that support your vision of success. Techniques for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Now that you have a better understanding of how the subconscious mind works, let's dive into some effective techniques for reprogramming it. These methods can help you replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, aligning your subconscious mind with your conscious goals. 1. Affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself in order to reprogram your subconscious mind. By consistently repeating affirmations, you can begin to shift your beliefs and replace negative self-talk with positive, empowering messages. For example, if you have the belief, "I'm not worthy of success," you can replace it with an affirmation like, "I am worthy of success, and I attract abundance into my life." The key to making affirmations effective is to make them present tense, positive, and specific. When you repeat them regularly, your subconscious mind begins to accept them as truth. To get the most out of affirmations, say them with emotion and conviction. The more emotion you invest in the affirmation, the more powerful the shift will be. You can repeat them in the morning when you wake up, throughout the day, and before you go to bed. 2. Visualization. Visualization is another powerful technique for reprogramming the subconscious mind. By vividly imagining your success and experiencing the emotions associated with it, you send powerful signals to your subconscious that help manifest your desires. When you visualize, try to see, hear, and feel every detail of your desired outcome. For example, if your goal is to launch a successful business, imagine yourself in your office, speaking with clients and celebrating milestones. The more detailed and real you make the visualization, the more effective it will be. Visualization works by creating neural pathways in the brain that align with your goals. Your brain doesn't distinguish between something vividly imagined and something that's real. This is why visualization is so effective. When you consistently visualize success, your subconscious mind begins to believe that it's possible for you. 3. Hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is a powerful technique that allows you to access your subconscious mind directly. A trained hypnotherapist can guide you into a relaxed state, allowing you to bypass your conscious mind and work with your subconscious more effectively. During a hypnotherapy session, the therapist will use positive suggestions and imagery to help you release limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. If you're open to it, you can also use self-hypnosis. There are plenty of guided hypnosis recordings available online that you can use to reprogram your mind for success. These recordings typically involve deep relaxation, followed by positive affirmations and suggestions to shift your beliefs. 4. Rewriting your story. Another technique for reprogramming your subconscious mind is to rewrite your personal story. The story you tell yourself about who you are and what's possible for you shapes your reality. If you've been telling yourself a story of failure, fear, or inadequacy, it's time to change it. Start by reflecting on your current story. What are the limiting beliefs you've been telling yourself? Now rewrite that story in a way that reflects your true potential. Focus on your strengths, accomplishments, and the qualities that make you unique. Your new story should align with your goals and dreams. Read this new story to yourself daily and allow yourself to fully embrace it. The more you identify with your new story, the more your subconscious mind will begin to align with. 5. Gratitude practice. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. When you express gratitude, you shift your focus away from lack and scarcity to abundance and possibility. This positive shift in mindset helps to retrain your subconscious to focus on the good things in your life. Make gratitude a daily practice by writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Reflect on them and feel the emotions associated with those things. Over time, this practice will rewire your brain to focus on abundance and create a positive mindset that supports your success. The power of consistency. Reprogramming your subconscious mind is not an overnight process. It requires consistent effort, patience, and commitment. The more consistently you practice these techniques, the more deeply they will become ingrained in your subconscious. Remember, your subconscious mind is a powerful tool, but you are the one in control. By consciously choosing the thoughts and beliefs that you feed it, you can create a reality that aligns with your highest aspirations. Over time, as you continue to reprogram your subconscious mind for success, you'll notice a profound shift in your thoughts, actions, and outcomes. Conclusion. Reprogramming your subconscious mind for success is one of the most transformative things you can do for yourself. By changing the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back, you open the door to a world of limitless possibility. Use the techniques outlined in this chapter to rewire your subconscious for success, and watch as your life begins to align with your true potential. Remember, success is not just about what you do. It's about who you believe yourself to be. When you change the story you tell yourself, you change your life. Chapter 8. The role of environment. Surrounding yourself with positivity. The environment we surround ourselves with plays a profound role in shaping our mindset, behaviors, and outcomes in life. Whether it's the people we interact with, the physical spaces we occupy, or the media we consume, our surroundings can either fuel our growth or hinder it. In this chapter, we'll explore how to intentionally create an environment that supports your success and well-being. By making conscious choices about the people, places, and things that influence you, you can cultivate an atmosphere that fosters positivity, motivation, and personal growth. Understanding the power of your environment. Our environment is more than just the space we live in. It's a reflection of our inner world. The people we choose to surround ourselves with, the content we expose ourselves to, and even the things we choose to focus on daily can all influence our mindset, energy, and behavior. It's essential to understand that our environment acts as a mirror to our subconscious mind. It can either reinforce limiting beliefs or inspire new possibilities. Have you ever noticed how you feel energized and motivated after spending time with positive, supportive people? Or how drained and discouraged you might feel after being around negativity or toxic behavior? This happens because your environment directly influences your thoughts, feelings, and energy levels. When you are surrounded by positivity, it's easier to believe in your potential and pursue your goals with enthusiasm. Conversely, if you are constantly surrounded by negativity or discouragement, your mindset can shift towards self-doubt, fear, and uncertainty. The people you surround yourself with, the people in your life, can either uplift you or weigh you down. They influence how you perceive yourself, how you approach challenges, and how you respond to setbacks. This doesn't mean that you should completely cut ties with people who are struggling or have a more negative outlook on life. But it does mean that you must be mindful of who you allow to influence your thoughts and energy. Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they supportive of your goals? Do they believe in your potential? Do they encourage you to grow, take risks, and pursue your dreams? If so, these individuals are likely contributing positively to your environment. However, if you find that most of your relationships drain you, reinforce negative beliefs, or discourage you from stepping outside of your comfort zone, it may be time to reassess your inner circle. Surrounding yourself with positive, like-minded individuals is key to maintaining a growth-oriented mindset. These people should inspire and challenge you, offering encouragement and constructive feedback. They should support your journey without judgment and provide a sense of belonging and community. Whether it's friends, family, colleagues, or mentors, make sure that the people in your life are aligned with the person you want to become. If you feel that your current environment isn't conducive to your growth, consider seeking out new connections. Join communities, organizations, or online groups that share your values and aspirations. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support you will create an atmosphere of positivity that reinforces your belief in yourself. The physical environment. Your physical environment is another crucial factor in fostering positivity and productivity. The space you live and work in can either enhance or hinder your mindset and focus. A cluttered, disorganized, or chaotic environment can contribute to feelings of stress, overwhelm, and distraction. On the other hand, a clean, organized, and inspiring space can help you feel calm, clear-headed, and motivated. Take a look around your environment. Is it reflective of the person you are becoming or the goals you want to achieve? Is your workspace conducive to focus and creativity? Are there any elements in your physical surroundings that may be reinforcing negative or limiting beliefs? A great place to start is by decluttering and organizing your space. Clear out items that no longer serve you, whether they're physical objects, papers, or even old memories. Replace them with items that inspire and motivate you, such as books, artwork, or personal reminders of your goals. Add elements of nature, like plants, fresh flowers, or natural light, which have been shown to improve mood and mental clarity. In addition to physical clutter, be mindful of the digital environment you're creating. The constant barrage of notifications, emails, and social media can be overwhelming and distracting. Consider setting boundaries for your digital space. Limit time on social media and unfollow accounts or pages that don't align with your values or aspirations. Instead, fill your digital space with content that inspires and educates you, whether it's podcasts, books, or positive social media accounts that share motivating and uplifting messages. Your physical environment should be a reflection of the life you want to create, a space that nurtures creativity, focus, and a positive mindset. Whether it's your home, office, or a small corner for reflection, make sure it supports your growth and aligns with your values. The media you consume. The media we consume has a profound impact on our mindset and emotions. The news, television shows, social media, and even the music we listen to can shape how we perceive the world and influence our beliefs about ourselves. Negative or fear-driven media can perpetuate feelings of stress, anxiety, and powerlessness. On the other hand, uplifting, empowering, and inspiring content can help to cultivate a positive mindset and encourage growth. It's important to be selective about the media you consume. If you find that the news or certain social media accounts leave you feeling anxious, upset, or discouraged, it may be time to cut back. Instead, focus on content that aligns with your values and goals. Seek out motivational speakers, books, podcasts, and online communities that provide wisdom, inspiration, and encouragement. You might also consider curating your social media experience by following accounts that promote positivity, personal development, and success. Engage with content that pushes you to think differently, learn new things, and take action toward your goals. The media you consume can shape your reality, so make a conscious effort to consume content that supports your journey of personal growth and success. Creating a positive environment for success. To create an environment that supports your growth and success, it's essential to be intentional about who and what you allow into your life. Here are a few practical steps you can take to create a positive environment. 1. Audit your relationships. Take stock of the people in your life. Are they supportive, positive, and aligned with your goals? If not, consider distancing yourself from negativity and seeking out relationships that inspire and uplift you. 2. Declutter your physical space. Create an environment that promotes focus, calm, and creativity by organizing your space and eliminating distractions. Surround yourself with items that inspire and motivate you. 3. Limit negative media consumption. Be mindful of the content you consume. Cut back on negative news, social media, or anything that contributes to feelings of stress or helplessness. Instead, focus on consuming content that inspires, educates, and motivates you to take action. 4. Create a ritual of positivity. Start your day with positive affirmations, visualization, or gratitude practices. Surround yourself with positive influences that set the tone for a productive and empowering day. 5. Set boundaries. Protect your time and energy by setting clear boundaries with people, media, and situations that drain you. Create a space for yourself where you can focus on your growth and personal development. Conclusion: the environment you create around yourself is one of the most powerful factors in determining your success and happiness. By surrounding yourself with positivity, whether it's through supportive relationships, a peaceful physical space, or inspiring media, you create an atmosphere that nurtures your growth and empowers you to reach your full potential. Remember, you are the product of your environment, and by making intentional choices about who and what you allow into your life, you can shape a reality that aligns with your goals and dreams. Surround yourself with positivity and watch as your life transforms into one of abundance, success, and fulfillment. Chapter 9. Turning setbacks into opportunities. Life is full of unexpected challenges and setbacks. Whether they come in the form of a failed project, a missed opportunity, or a personal crisis, setbacks are an inevitable part of the human experience. However, what truly defines us is not the setbacks themselves, but how we respond to them. Setbacks can either break us down or be the catalysts for growth, change, and success. In this chapter, we will explore how to turn setbacks into opportunities for personal growth, resilience, and eventual success. Understanding the nature of setbacks. At first glance, setbacks can feel discouraging, overwhelming, and even defeating. When we put our time, energy, and heart into something, and it doesn't go as planned, it's natural to feel disappointed or frustrated. Setbacks can come in many forms: a project that fails, a business venture that doesn't take off, an important goal that feels just out of reach, or personal challenges that shake our confidence. What makes setbacks so challenging is that they often feel like a reflection of our abilities or worth. We might begin to question ourselves, wondering if we're not good enough, if we made the wrong choices, or if we're just unlucky. However, these thoughts are often rooted in limiting beliefs and the tendency to internalize failure. In reality, setbacks are not a reflection of your potential. They are simply a part of the learning process and a necessary step towards success. Setbacks are not the end of the road. They are opportunities in disguise. They offer valuable lessons, insights, and chances to reevaluate our approach. The key to turning setbacks into opportunities lies in our ability to reframe the situation, adjust our mindset, and take purposeful action. Reframing setbacks. Seeing them as lessons. One of the most powerful ways to turn a setback into an opportunity is by reframing it. Reframing involves changing the way we interpret a situation in order to see it from a more positive or empowering perspective. Instead of seeing a setback as a failure, we can view it as a lesson, an opportunity to grow, and a stepping stone toward our ultimate success. Consider the example of Thomas Edison, who is often quoted for his perspective on failure. When asked about his many unsuccessful attempts to invent the light bulb, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's perspective reveals a key truth. Each setback was not a failure, but rather a valuable learning experience that brought him closer to his goal. When you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I grow from this challenge? What new insights can I gain that will help me move forward? By reframing your setbacks as lessons, you shift your focus from defeat to opportunity. Each setback becomes a stepping stone that brings you closer to your goals, rather than a roadblock that halts your progress. Embracing resilience and adaptability. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, and adaptability is the ability to adjust to new circumstances. Both are essential traits when it comes to turning setbacks into opportunities. When faced with challenges, resilient individuals do not stay down for long. Instead, they find ways to adapt, learn from their experiences, and keep moving forward. A key component of resilience is maintaining a positive outlook, even in the face of difficulty. This doesn't mean ignoring the pain or disappointment that comes with setbacks, but rather choosing to focus on the possibility of growth, learning, and improvement. It's about being willing to try again even after you've encountered failure. For example, think about how many successful entrepreneurs and innovators have faced multiple failures before achieving success. The road to success is rarely linear, and those who succeed often experience more than their fair share of setbacks. But they don't let setbacks define them. Instead, they adapt, pivot, and continue on their journey with renewed determination. To build resilience and adaptability, practice the following. Stay positive. Cultivate a mindset that is solution-focused and optimistic. Even when things don't go as planned, remind yourself that there is always an opportunity to learn and grow. Take small steps forward. When facing a setback, break down the path to recovery into small, manageable actions. Each step you take will bring you closer to your goal. Seek support. Lean on your network for support. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or peers, having people who believe in you can help you regain confidence and perspective. Resilience and adaptability are not traits that come naturally to everyone, but they can be developed with practice. The more you embrace challenges and push through setbacks, the stronger and more adaptable you will become, finding new solutions and approaches. Sometimes, setbacks force us to step back and reevaluate our approach. This can be a powerful opportunity to find new solutions, explore creative alternatives, and consider different strategies. Often, setbacks reveal areas for improvement that we might not have noticed before. Whether it's refining our processes, developing new skills, or changing the way we approach a challenge. For example, if you've been working on a project and things aren't progressing as expected, use the setback as an opportunity to evaluate what's not working. Ask yourself, what part of my approach could be improved? Are there any new strategies or techniques I haven't considered? How can I use this setback to refine my plan and approach? By using setbacks as opportunities for reflection and innovation, you open the door to new possibilities. Sometimes, the best solutions come from moments of adversity, when we're forced to think outside the box and be creative in our problem solving. Taking action and moving forward. Once you've reframed the setback and identified the lessons and opportunities it presents, it's time to take action. Often, the most powerful thing you can do after a setback is simply to take the next step. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis or dwelling on what went wrong. Instead, focus on moving forward and applying the lessons you've learned. If the setback has led to a change in direction, take action toward that new path. If it's revealed areas for improvement, work on developing those areas. Even if you feel uncertain or hesitant, the key is to keep moving forward. Every small action you take brings you closer to your goal and builds your confidence and momentum. Remember, success is not determined by how many times you fall, but by how many times you get back up. Turning setbacks into opportunities requires persistence, patience, and an unwavering belief in your ability to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Conclusion. Setbacks are not the end of the road, but rather an essential part of the journey towards success. By reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth, embracing resilience and adaptability, seeking new solutions, and taking consistent action, you can turn every setback into a stepping stone toward your ultimate goals. Life's challenges are inevitable, but how you respond to them will define your success. Embrace the setbacks, learn from them, and use them to propel yourself forward on the path to achieving your dreams. The next time you encounter a setback, remember, it's not a failure, but an opportunity in disguise. Chapter 10. Living a Life Without Limits, Your New Reality. The journey of breaking through limiting beliefs and embracing your true potential is one of the most empowering transformations you can experience. You've worked hard to shift your mindset, reprogram your thoughts, and build a foundation of self-confidence. You've learned to view challenges as opportunities, overcome fear and self-doubt, and align your actions with your goals. But now, as you move forward, you're ready to take it a step further and live a life without limits. This is the moment where you embrace your full potential and step into a new reality, one where you are no longer held back by the invisible chains of your past beliefs. Living without limits doesn't mean living without challenges. It doesn't mean that life will always be smooth or free from obstacles. What it does mean is that you have the power to navigate those challenges in a way that aligns with your highest self. It means you are no longer restricted by self-imposed boundaries, fears, or doubts. You've unlocked the door to a world where anything is possible, and it's up to you to step through. Defining a life without limits. A life without limits is a life lived with intention, purpose, and the belief that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, follow your dreams, and create the life you've always envisioned. It's about waking up every day with a sense of excitement, knowing that you have the tools and the mindset to navigate whatever comes your way. To live a life without limits, you must first believe that you are deserving of it. You must recognize that the only true limitations in life are the ones you impose on yourself. As you've learned throughout this journey, your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe that you are worthy of success, love, and happiness, you will attract those things into your life. On the other hand, if you believe that you are destined for failure or that you can't achieve your goals, you will unknowingly create barriers that prevent you from reaching your fullest potential. In this chapter, we will explore how to fully embrace the mindset of abundance and possibility, how to cultivate a life that is free from limiting beliefs, and how to continue growing and evolving as you move forward into a limitless future. Shifting from fear to freedom. One of the biggest obstacles that keep people from living a life without limits is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These are all common fears that can hold us back from stepping into our true potential. But the truth is, fear is just a feeling, not a fact. It is an emotion that arises when we step outside of our comfort zone, when we face uncertainty, or when we pursue something that feels bigger than ourselves. To live a life without limits, you must be willing to face your fears head-on. Instead of allowing fear to dictate your decisions or hold you back, you must learn to shift your perspective and embrace fear as a sign that you are growing. Fear is a natural part of the process, but it doesn't have to control you. When you choose to act in spite of fear, you build confidence, resilience, and courage. Each time you push through fear, you expand your comfort zone and prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. Fear may always be present, but it no longer has to hold the power to stop you. Cultivating an abundant mindset. Living a life without limits requires a shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundant mindset. A scarcity mindset is one that believes there is not enough, whether it's money, opportunities, love, or success. People with a scarcity mindset often feel that they must compete with others for resources and that their success is limited by what others achieve. This mindset keeps them stuck in a cycle of fear and insecurity, preventing them from truly reaching their potential. On the other hand, An abundant mindset is based on the belief that there is more than enough for everyone. It's the belief that opportunities are limitless, that success is not a zero-sum game, and that you can create your own reality. People with an abundant mindset see challenges as opportunities, are open to new experiences, and believe that the universe will provide what they need when the time is right. To cultivate an abundant mindset, practice gratitude daily. Focus on the abundance in your life rather than what you lack. Celebrate the success of others and recognize that their achievements do not take away from your own potential. The more you shift your focus to abundance, the more opportunities you will see unfolding in your life, creating a life of purpose and passion. A life without limits is also one that is driven by purpose and passion. When you align your actions with your deepest desires and values, you create a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. Purpose gives you direction, and passion gives you the energy to pursue your dreams. When you are connected to your purpose, setbacks become stepping stones and challenges become opportunities for growth. To create a life of purpose and passion, ask yourself, what excites me? What lights me up inside? What do I want to contribute to the world? What values are most important to me? Living with purpose means living authentically, following your heart, and doing what you love. Passion fuels your commitment and perseverance, helping you push through obstacles and stay focused on your goals. Embracing continuous growth. Living a life without limits is not a destination. It's a continuous journey of growth, learning, and expansion. Even as you break through your limiting beliefs and achieve new heights, there will always be new challenges and opportunities for growth. The key is to stay open to learning, to seek out new experiences, and to never stop evolving. One of the most powerful ways to continue growing is through self-reflection. Regularly assess your progress, celebrate your achievements, and acknowledge areas for improvement. Seek out mentors, role models, or books that inspire you to keep going. The more you embrace growth as a lifelong process, the more you will continue to expand your limits and achieve even greater success. Conclusion: your limitless future. As you step into a life without limits, remember that you are the creator of your reality. You have the power to shape your future, break through barriers, and live a life that is full of possibility. The journey you've taken so far has been one of profound transformation, and now you are ready to embrace your new reality. A life where there are no limits, only opportunities. Keep challenging yourself. Keep pushing the boundaries of what you thought was possible. And most importantly, keep believing in yourself. You have already proven that you are capable of overcoming anything that comes your way. Now, go out and create the life you were always meant to live. A life of purpose, passion, and endless possibility. The world is waiting for you to show up, limitless and free. Thank you for listening to Breaking Through Limiting Beliefs. I appreciate you taking the time to invest in your personal growth and transformation. Remember, breaking free from limiting beliefs is a lifelong journey, and you have the power within you to achieve anything you set your mind to. Thank you for your support, and I wish you all the best as you continue breaking through those barriers and embracing the limitless possibilities ahead.